Good morning everyone, it's Wednesday, week 3 of lockdown, and I hope you're all still managing to stay in and stay safe, but still managing to get anything that you need. Remember, if you've any problem, give us a wee phone and we'll get that sorted for you if we possibly can. There are some helplines available now through South Lanarkshire Council, and if anyone wants to get the number for that, just let us know and we'll pass that on to you. So this is Holy Week and we're leading up to our service on Easter Sunday, and as such tomorrow morning there will be a short service put on the Facebook page and the website at 11 o'clock for Monday, Thursday, and on Friday evening a service put on for Good Friday. These are services that we would have had in the church on Thursday and Friday. So we're just putting these on Facebook for people to share. So if you possibly can, please look into these services. Today is Wednesday, and it's sometimes known as Spy Wednesday, because this is the day that Judas was there, and also the day that he sold Jesus to the Roman soldiers. So this morning I'm going to give a reading from Luke chapter 21, and it starts with the widow's offering. Jesus looked around and saw rich people dropping their gifts in the temple treasury, and he also saw a very poor widow dropping in 2 little copper coins. He said, "I tell you that this poor widow put in more than all the others. For all the others offered their gifts from what they had to spare of their riches, but she, poor as she is, gave all she had to live on." Some of the disciples were talking about the temple, how beautiful it looked with its fine stones and gifts offered to God. Jesus said, "All this you see, the time will come when not a single stone here will be left in its place. Everyone will be thrown down." "Teacher," they asked, "when will this be? And what will happen in order to show that the time has come for it to take place?" Jesus said, "Watch out, don't be fooled. Many men claiming to speak for me will come and say, 'I am he,' and the time has come. But don't follow them. Don't be afraid when you hear of wars and revolutions. Such things must happen first, but they do not mean that the end is near." He went on to say, "Countries will fight each other, kingdoms will attack one another, there will be terrible earthquakes, famines and plagues everywhere, there will be strange and terrifying things coming from the sky. Before all these things take place, however, you will be arrested and persecuted, you will be handed over and tried in synagogues and be put in prison. You will be brought before kings and rulers for my sake. This will be your chance to tell the good news. Make up your minds ahead of time not to worry about how you will defend yourselves, because I will give you such words and wisdom that none of your enemies will be able to refute or contradict what you say. You will be handed over by your parents, your brothers, your relatives and your friends, and some of you will be put to death. Everyone will hate you because of me. But not a single hair from your heads will be lost. Stand firm and you will save yourselves. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then you will know that it will soon be destroyed. Then those who are in Judea must run away to the hills. Those who are in the city must leave, and those who are out in the country must not go into the city. For those will be the days of punishment to make come true all that the scriptures say. How terrible it will be in those days for women who are pregnant and for mothers with little babies. Terrible distress will come upon this land, and God's punishment will fall on his people. Some will be killed by the sword, and others will be taken as prisoners to all countries, and the heathen will trample over Jerusalem until their time is up. There will be strange things happening to the sun, the moon and the stars. On earth whole countries will be in despair, afraid of the roar of the sea and the raging tides. People will faint from fear as they wait for what is coming over the whole earth, for the powers in space will be driven from their courses. Then the Son of Man will appear, coming in a cloud with great power and glory. When these things begin to happen, stand up and raise your heads, because your salvation is near." Then Jesus told them this parable. "Think of the fig tree and all the other trees. When you see their leaves beginning to appear, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see these things happening, you will know that the kingdom of God is about to come. Remember that all these things will take place before the people now living have all died. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Be careful not to let yourselves become occupied with too much feasting and drinking and with the worries of this life, or that day may suddenly catch you like a trap, for it will come upon all people everywhere on earth. Be on watch and pray always that you will have the strength to go safely through all these things that will happen and to stand before the Son of Man." Jesus spent those days teaching in the temple, and when evening came, he would go out and spend the night on the Mount of Olives. Early each morning, all the people went to the temple to listen to him. Amen, and may God bless this reading from his holy word. And if you're looking for another Bible verses to read today, it's quite good if you could read Mark chapter 14. These are all verses relating to Easter and to Holy Week. So I hope everyone remembers that tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, we will have the service put on for Monday, Thursday. Our worship team have been working very hard to put these services together over the weekend. So please, if you can, go on and listen to what they have to say. Some reflections, some reading and some prayer. Remember, give us a wee phone, 0780 372 1193, if you're looking for any help with anything. If you're looking for the minister to come, if you're looking for a wee chat, give us a wee phone. Sometimes I think this week's very difficult for people because we can't really see any end to what's coming, and sometimes things are quite good for a couple of weeks, but now we're thinking, oh my goodness, we haven't got any food in, or what we're going to do, or I've done all, well, not me, but we've done all our cleaning, we've cleared out all our cupboards, what we're going to do next. So if you're looking for a wee chat with someone, just give us a wee phone, and hopefully we'll see you maybe Friday morning, but we'll put the service on tomorrow. See you then, bye.